everybody, I'm Chanel Herlin and you're watching The Buzz. On today's show, we have the winner of The Voice. Then we're at the American Icon Awards with legendary actor Al Pachino. We are also in Beverly Hills at the Red Songbird Foundation. And then in our artist spotlight, we have Dyson. So this is a great show. Let's get started.
Hi, my name is Betty Gabriel and let's get buzzed.
Tuesday, The Voice wrapped up season 16 with first-time judge John Legend winning with his artist Maelyn Jarmon. So, with the magic of television, let's check out the winners. Hey guys, I'm Chanel. We're backstage here at The Voice for season 16 and the winner has just been announced, Maelyn from Team Legend, and she's going to be coming to talk to us, entering through those doors over there, sitting right over there. So let's check it out.
The winner of The Voice is Maelyn Jarmon, Team John Legend. You've won The Voice. Congratulations. Whichever one you want.
Whichever one you want. You're the winner.
Cool.
I can pick my own
chair now.
Pick your own chair. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
This question is for both of you. My name's Marissa Cleo, and I'm with The Buzz, New Music Buzz. But you guys, did you hit it off instantly? Because both of you have such powerful, soulful voices. Did you guys have immediate chemistry?
Yeah.
I thought we did.
Absolutely. I think that, I knew going into it how much I respected him as an artist. So I went in with very professional mindset, and he's so relaxed and easy to talk to. I think he could be friends with anybody. But I think also as far as working on music together, we were right eye to eye.
I just love her work ethic, her attention to detail, her she goes into every song with an actual strategy and a plan for how to execute the song, and she has the wherewithal to be able to actually do it. And it makes it very, very easy for a coach. I can give her a few notes, but she would be good no matter who was her coach, because she has that level of excellence already in her.
And you've been so busy, but have you had a second to think what is ahead, what lies ahead?
I've been trying to take this whole process one step at a time because there was so much unknown. All I know is that I am going to work very hard, and I'm ready to hit the ground running. So whatever it is, I'm ready for it, and I want to release music, and I want to tour, and I know that's in the cards. How it's going to play out, I'm not sure, but I'm okay with that too. I'm ready to kind of go with the flow.
I just can't believe she was just singing in small bars in New York very recently with that voice. I mean, she needs to be heard by a lot more people.
How was coaching on The Voice different than you thought it would be?
Well, there were some elements that I expected, but I didn't expect to have my heart broken so much too, because you start working with people and they're gone very quickly. Very early in the show, you start losing people that you were excited to work with. And so I think that's probably the hardest part. And then there was a new element this year with the cross battles, and I think that threw all the coaches because no one had done it before, and that was difficult too because we put the selection process into the hands of the fans even earlier than we've normally done it, and so everyone was a little thrown off by that. So yeah, it's heartbreaking when you lose people that you invest a lot of time into, and you see how heartbreaking it is for them. It's even, obviously it's worse for them than it is for us. But it's hard, to go through that process and feel the agony of, going home for so many people. And that's probably the thing I was least prepared for. I was excited about mentoring new artists. I was excited about helping them be the best versions of themselves that they could be. And I've grown up doing that because I, was a choir director from a very young age. I've been a musician and worked with other vocalists for a very long time. And so that was the easiest part. It was just fun and natural for me to do.
Hi, John. Hi, Maelyn. I'm Chanel for the New Music Buzz. And John, I want to know, what did you learn about yourself through this whole process as a judge to better yourself as an artist, being on like the other side? Completely.
That's an interesting question. As an artist, I think it helps you think about song selection. I mean, that's something that we, that's what we do for a living, but I think this gives you another perspective when you think about song selection and writing and collaborating with other writers and just thinking about the kinds of songs that really have impact with people. I think it helps you kind of put that in perspective, and you see it from a lot of different approaches and different genres that may not be in your normal wheelhouse. So I think it's a instructive experience in that way.
Thanks, everyone, and congrats again, Maelyn.
Thank you,
so
everybody.
Much. Thank you.
Yay, Maelyn!
After the break, we have Dyson in our artist spotlight to talk about her new single and writing for one of the biggest groups in the world. We'll be back after this.
America's favorite dance show is back to blow your mind.
You're a star.
That was not only great, that was the definition of the natural born gift.
So You Think You Can Dance premieres June 3rd on Fox.
You sneak up on me from behind, put your hands over my eyes, yeah. You take me from tired to talking.
I know we throw around this term a lot, but Dyson is truly an artist on the rise with her infectious new song Mood with Zach Martino and with writing credits on some of K-pop's biggest groups including Girls' Generation and world-dominating group BTS. Dyson stopped by our studio to give us all the details, so let's take a look.
Hi guys, my name is Dyson. You can check out my new single Mood with Zach Martino. It's out right now. Yeah, I moved here 3 years ago with kind of writing and focusing on being an artist. Things kind of just took a turn on the songwriting side, and I've pretty much been writing non-stop in the last 3 years. I had the 2 BTS cuts in the last year. I do a lot of EDM, pop music, and I've also been writing my own album and writing for a bunch of other artists. So it's kind of snowballed for sure. I came here with nothing essentially, so it's been really good to me the last 3 years. I'm super proud actually. I've been writing K-pop since 2011. My first cut was with Girls' Generation, an amazing girl band from Korea. That introduced me to K-pop. I then actively pursued K-pop because I enjoyed it. It was like an outlet for me creatively. There's no limits. You can be as creative as you like. And I just kind of kept at it. And Big Hit, who represent BTS, they flew me to Korea in 2012. I wrote a bunch of albums for their other artists, and I maintained contact with them. And yeah, things just started happening, and I'm so excited that the world is finally embracing K-pop because I love it. So yeah, BTS started snowballing, started getting super busy, and as you can see, they're taking over the world, which is amazing. I have Home with them right now, and last year I had another one called I'm Fine, and the fans have been incredible. I think I tweeted about it and I got 28,000 likes and retweets. Like, the fans are literally the most incredible fans in the world.
We might have danced all night and we might have made up to this song. I can't remember. Yeah, my drink was pretty strong and your loving's got me out of control.
I am originally from London. That's a lie. I'm lying to you. I'm from Plymouth, which nobody knows of. So I moved to London, then I moved to Sweden, and then I moved here. So I'm British by way of Sweden. Now I'm in LA. I left home when I was 17, so I've always been a see ya. I've always been a dream chaser, so my goal with coming to America was to take it to the next level, as everyone does. I was getting a lot of success out here in co-writing sessions, and I tend to just go where I feel like I should be, and then worry about it later. So I'm still here. I just renewed another 3 years on my visa, and I'm not going home yet. So I have a song with an incredible friend of mine called Zach Martino. It's called Mood. This was a really fun song to write, and it was sitting around for a while. It was a song I really knew had potential. So Zach hit me up one day on Instagram, of all places, said he was a fan of my work, and I sent him the song, and he flipped out, and in 2 days it was done. And as a writer and an artist, you like to believe all your stuff is great, but there's some songs that you really have a gut feeling about, and Mood was one of those. So it's been out 2 weeks. We're almost at 500,000 streams. We had a billboard in Times Square in New York, which was literally bucket list moment for me. And the label are really behind it. Zach's an incredible person, so I really feel like this is going to be a great song. It's going to be a great, hopefully, success for me. You put me in the mood, put me in the mood, yeah. 'Cause I know that you know the secrets in my body. My project is very honest, very raw. It still has those EDM influences because it's my roots, it's where I came from. It's very uplifting. It's very positive, even if it's a bit sad. I do like sad songs. You can follow me on all social media platforms at I Am Dyson Music. You can check me out on Spotify. It's just Dyson. You will probably get the vacuum cleaner pop up a few times, but it's my actual name, so I'm fighting it. But yeah, Dyson Music. Hi, my name is Dyson, and you've just been buzzed.
After the break, we take a quick stop over at the Beverly Hilton for the Hillary Roberts Red Songbird Foundation, where we were fortunate enough to run into Terry Crews, who gave us some insight onto what we can expect for this season of America's Got Talent. We'll be back after this.
Tuesday, May 28th, it's the premiere of summer's #1 show, AGT, followed by the most anticipated new show of the summer, Songland.
We're gonna pull back the curtains and we're gonna show you how music is made.
Songwriters are gonna be playing me their best and taking their shot.
And that song is gonna be the next hit. Edge of my seat.
Tuesday, May 28th on NBC.
The Red Songbird Foundation began its work in 2009. 10 years later, the foundation has been certified as official and is celebrating its public launch this year. Founded by Hillary Roberts, a survivor herself, the foundation aims to help survivors of trauma caused by sexual, physical, and verbal abuse. Many stars came out to support this great cause, so let's take a look.
Monet Creel here on the red carpet for Hillary Roberts' star-studded B-Day Bash. Now, not only is she celebrating, but she's giving back with the launch of her new Red Songbird Foundation. The carpet's about to start. We got all the interviews. Check it out. To be able to be here for the Red Songbird Foundation launch, but also to give back to such an important cause.
First of all, Hillary Roberts is someone who wants to see people heal. And I've been to different charity functions where you see people that are profiting off people's pain. And I'm being really honest with you. But Hillary, her heart, what she stands for, she has nothing like that in her heart.
Talk to us about the foundation, the Red Songbird. You guys have been doing this for a long time. Today's our official launch. Explain to us what that is.
Well, for about 10 years, I've personally been sending people to treatment and for counseling to help them with trauma, and we decided to make it all official. And when I was 6 years sober, I I was really struggling with the pains of abuse that happened growing up, and a foundation paid for half of my treatment. And once I started getting to the healing of freedoms, I knew that I wanted to pay. I knew I wanted to be able to give back and have a foundation that helped people like I had been helped. Because I never knew I could have the yay. I never knew I could have a life without nightmares and be able to celebrate true intimacy. I just never knew I could have that.
We're here for a great cause. How does it feel to be celebrating the Red Songbird Foundation and birthday today?
You know, it is a great cause, and that's the only reason why I'm wearing pants. Seriously, I'm a dude who wears shorts 24/7. I do not wear pants for anyone. So, Hillary.
Well, you know, we're glad that you wear pants. It's a funny kind of weather and stuff like that in LA. First of all, talk to us about your new projects. We love your comedy. We've been watching you for years. We see kind of a switch to family maybe a little bit.
Just a little bit. I have a show coming out on Netflix next month called Mr. Iglesias, where I play a high school history teacher. So I'm going to be a history teacher, and then, we'll see what happens after that. We've shot it. It's 10 episodes, so feel free to binge me.
We're all here tonight because, of course, everybody looks fabulous, but for such a great cause, being an influencer, what does it mean to you to be able to come and support events like this?
I mean, it's kind of everything. It's what we do. It's literally like why we're here, why we have a following. I mean, some people, of course, use their following in different ways, but I like to be a role model. I like to, support women, everything like about it and everything that she's about is like, I like being at places like this because you get to support it, you get to be here. You're not just saying what you're not acting like an influencer online and wishing all these things and standing all of these things. You're actually like here in the moment, living it and actually like caring about it instead of just like, oh, I'm an influencer and here's like what I care about. It's like I'm here because I actually love it. I'm actually into it and I actually want to be a role model and everything that she stands and her like sobriety and everything is like I look up to her too because I mean I've never like done any drugs, never had a sip of alcohol in my life, but I know so many people my age that are like going through all of that too, so it's like crazy and I'm glad that she's like using a platform to like be a role model.
I mean, Hillary has just been one of the kindest people that I know, so I'll show up anywhere that I can for you, Hillary. Happy birthday.
And I love the fact that the Red Songbird Foundation, in a time where we're talking about mental health and addiction, it really brings awareness to that, and it's going to help so many people.
You know, it's an interesting time for me because I just put out a song called Love You Sober, and it talks about that in some ways literally. Now, I do like to have some tequila here and again, but the older I get, the less I crave the party scene, the less I crave any of that, and especially when it comes to relationships, I think that a lot of us go through them literally intoxicated sometimes before we realize, oh, wait a second, we haven't had a night out without this stuff. And that's what I'd experienced. So Hillary is an inspiration. 22 years of sobriety, the positivity that comes with that, the motivation, the tenacity, the drive, it's contagious. And so I want to be around more people like Hillary.
Hi, Terry Crews.
Rebecca Cruz.
And you've just been buzzed.
On the other hand, the individual who currently purports to lead America is not worthy of any tribute. Unless you think of his impeachment and imprisonment as a sort of tribute.
Al Pachino is truly a living legend, and this past week, many came out to make him iconic. Al Pachino, Evander, Holyfied, and Quincy Jones, and many, many more attended the American Icon Awards at the Beverly Wilshire in Beverly Hills. So, let's take a look at this legendary event.
Hey, this is Danielle DeLate for Buzz 360 at the Beverly Wilshire in Los Angeles for the American Icon Awards. And this evening, Robert De Niro will be presenting Al Pacino with an award. The red carpet is about to start, so let's check it out.
Thank you. So how does it feel to be honored this evening, and not only to be honored, but to have that presented by a friend of yours?
Well, I'm honored, and it's something that I never thought about. I never thought about America. Iconic. We wore it, but I look forward. I'm thankful.
Now, we're here tonight at the American Icon Awards. How do you feel about that?
I feel good. We're here in Beverly Hills at this beautiful event for a great cause, and I think that's really what it comes down to. Everyone here has been to many events before, and what really makes them stand out is when we can give back. So I'm happy to be here to help support St. Jude and all the amazing work that they do for children.
I was talking to some other great boxers, Oscar De La Hoya and Evander Holyfied, and I love the fact that they've made such great careers, but they're giving back, and and everyone's come out tonight to support each other, and I really admire that about people.
Yeah, I think that that's something that we absolutely must do. The more we can support each other, the better we'll all be as a whole, and I see that as for the entire world, not just in boxing.
And we're here tonight at the American Icon Awards, and you'll be performing this evening. So what can we expect?
Well, I'm performing with David Foster tonight, so you could expect to hear tons of hit songs, because that's what he does.
Yeah. Is this the tribute for Whitney Houston that you're doing, or something like that?
I'm not doing the tribute, but wait until you hear who is doing it. Oh. She's amazing.
Okay, so what kind of songs will we hear from you?
I do a lot of David Celine stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And we're here also to honor Al Pachino, so I've got to ask you, what are some of your favorite cinematic moments from him?
Al Pacino, Godfather. I mean, yeah, Scarface. Yeah.
Iconic.
Oh, he's iconic for sure.
Yes. Having worked with Al Pacino, is there one moment you can recall from us for us on set that you remember that stands out to you?
Oh, I think we did one scene. I remember where Francis Coppola allowed us to kind of ad-lib the scene. And I remember it was a lot of fun being able to take the scene that we'd already learned the lines for and done a couple times and just kind of say our own words and make our own dialogue. And Al was very good at improving as well. And so it was a real... It was a wonderful experience for me as an actor to be able to say, yeah, all right, me and Al are doing a little improv here in Godfather 3, so I'll always remember that.
You're a bit of an icon yourself.
Thank you very much. And so is Jane Book, who does Jane Book Couture International.
Oh, wow. Are you wearing a piece this evening?
This is Jane Book. I'm in Jane Book head to toe. And, of course, Jane is wearing her own. My uniform.
Well, you both look gorgeous. And we're also here to honor Al Pacino. So what are some of your favorite cinematic moments that he has created?
Al Pacino, Attica. Al Pacino, Attica. And also, what else do you like? Scarface.
The Godfather's my favorite.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Ocean's 11. I mean, the guy is timeless.
Yeah, he can't do anything wrong.
Al Pacino.
Now, firstly, I have to congratulate you on a pretty cool year. I mean, Oscar-winning film. You've got sold-out nights at Madison Square Garden and a Netflix special. How can you top that?
Yeah, it's been a really crazy year for me, and I'm very fortunate to have all this hard work the last 21 years kind of paying off and being invited to stuff like this. I used to work at the Four Seasons Hotel right down the street, and now to be on the other side of things is pretty surreal for me. So yeah, it's been a great year, and really, really enjoying being a part of this event.
Question.
How do you feel to be receiving this award from your friend Robert De Niro?
Oh, I think that's great. What did you ask me again?
How do you feel about receiving this Icon Award from your friend? Yes.
I said great.
What's the secret of your success? What's the secret of your success?
Well, like they say, it's all about endurance, isn't it? Who speaks of triumph to endure is everything. If you have the desire, and because desire is very important, if you have passion for what you want to do, whatever it is, you got to do it. This life is very strange, so if you have a passion, and it's your own personal passion, you should do it. That's what I would say. And with acting, you actually need it, because I'll tell you something. This is something I have found out. It's not enough just to have talent. You have to have desire. So sometimes desire even trumps talent.
I'm Laylah Ali, and you have just been buzzed.
So that's all we have. A special thanks to NBC, The Voice, the Beverly Wilshire Hotel, the Beverly Hilton, Terry Crews and Pixie Lott, Al Pacino, of course, for sharing his special moment with us, Danielle DeLate and Toy Creel. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, double tap on Instagram, and follow us on Twitter, all at @thebuzz_access. I'm Chanel Herlin. Have a lekker day.
First of all, congrats on America's Got Talent.
Oh, listen, when I see the billboards up all over it's starting to hit me like, wow. You know, I did AGT Champions, but I never thought I would be able to host, you know, or get the chance to host the main live America's Got Talent, which is the biggest, best talent show in the world.
And I bet you the talent, you guys are in the middle of shooting. I know they have you doing some crazy stuff.
Oh, I'm all over that show. What? I'm going shirtless.
What are the craziest things so far?
So far, I'm shirtless playing a flute. I'm going to leave you with that. You know what I mean? I gave the people what they wanted, you know?
Don't encourage him.
Yeah, no, we've done, listen, I even got on stage. I was part of this balancing, like, obstacle act, and I couldn't believe I did it. Crazy stuff. But it's weird. You're on that adrenaline, and they invite you out there, and you make it happen. It's so good. It's one of the most entertaining things ever.
We can't wait to watch it. When can we catch the show? When does it air?
All right, May 28th is when it comes out, and it's going to be amazing.
For more music entertainment news, go to www.thenewmusicbuzz.com.